company to focus on its core activities. Function: cost reduction, lower expenses by hiring cheaper service provider. Focus on core workers. Allows management to concentrate on main business goals. Access to expertise. External vendors have specific skills or technology. Improve efficiency, faster and better result from professionals. Flexibility, easy to increase or decrease operation depending on demand. Outsourcing on operation management on organization, customer, supplier, company, application, commission and management. Merits and demerits. Merits: save time and money, focus on important tasks, access to experts and new technology, higher quality and faster delivery, flexible business operations. Demerits: risks of data leakage, dependency on vendor, less control over quality, communication problem, hidden or external cost in contract. Application: manufacturing, outsourcing part or assembly, IT service, software development, cloud computing, logistics, transport, warehousing, distribution, customer support, sales, call center and after sales service, HR and payroll, recruitment, training and sales management. Thank you everyone.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Sukriti and today I am going to discuss about mass production. So basically it means producing goods in large quantity using assembly lines or machines. So it mainly focuses on reducing cost and saving time. Like for example, cars, mobile phones, packaged food and etc. So the objectives of mass production: it produces goods in large quantity, it reduces the cost per unit, it maintains uniform quality, it saves time and effort in production, it makes the growing market demand and use resources efficiently with less waste. So here is the flowchart of mass production. So first here it begins with raw materials like things like plastic, steels, curtains all these type of things, and these all are basic inputs. Then it goes to assembly lines or machines where machines and workers convert the products to step-by-step process. Then comes the output as a standardized product where products were given designs and quality. Then distribution where products were packed and distributed to different markets. And finally the consumer where the customers buy the product and use that. So the merits of mass production. The first one is it is low cost per unit. It is faster production. It consists quality and the product is available easily. As it has merits, it also demerits. Like it has less variety. It has high initial investment. It has chances that machines reduce employment opportunities, and it is less flexibility to change designs. So application of mass production. So first one is automobile industry. The products like cars, bikes and etc. Then is electronics like mobiles, laptops, TV,
So first we know that what is cellular manufacturing. Cellular manufacturing is a part of lean manufacturing that groups the similar products, similar processor and machines into a cell, where each cell is designed to produce a similar family of products, which will lead to reducing the waste, improving the productivity, and enhancing the flexibility. Now, what are the function and objective of cellular manufacturing?
Little bit slow.
The function of cellular manufacturing is group machines for similar product family. It means that cellular manufacturing groups the similar machines or similar machines to produce a similar level of output. Then enable smooth material flow. It helps to enable a smooth material flow over the time. Reduce setup time. If we arrange the similar machine in a proper way, then it will automatically reduce the setup time. Now, objectives of cellular manufacturing: minimize production lead time. It will help to minimize the production lead time as it is as machine are properly arranged in a proper queue. Then reduce inventory and waste. It helps to reduce the inventory and waste. Then third is improve product quality and efficiency. It helps in improving the product quality and efficiency. Then we can see here the diagram of cellular manufacturing. It is U-shaped cell in which the machines are allocated in the U-shaped structure. It helps in proper production of outputs and helps in proper producing of similar family of output. Then it's some merits and demerits. Merits: reduce material handling. Means that if the things are properly arranged, it will help in reducing the material handling. Low production cost. If the work are properly systemized, arranged, and it is in continuous nature, it will reduce the production cost. Improved quality control. A supervisor can automatically inspect the proper quantity, enhance teamwork and accountability. It will enhance the teamwork and accountability. Then demerits: high initial setup cost. It will incur a lot of initial cost for putting the machinery. Then requires detailed analysis of product families. It will require a detailed analysis of what are the products we are going to manufacture, and as per the product we are going to put the machines. Then limited flexibility if demand changes drastically. Like today, the generation is day to day changing. The environment is day to day changing. It is very difficult in that type of manufacturing approach to change when the environment is changing. Then application, where the cellular manufacturing is applied. Then automatic manufacturing for product assembly. It has been in automatic and industry, like in car industry. We can take the example of car. Car is like automated. Everything is same as of all the products. Then electronics and consumer goods. In electronics and consumer goods, the aerospace and components manufacturing, and medical equipment production. Thank you.
And my topic is about piggyback. So let's discuss what is piggyback. Piggybacking in operation management is a practice where one company uses the distribution, transport and sales network of another company to deliver its own product, transport and mainly to save cost, time and expand market reach. For example, a biscuit company sends its biscuit to shop using the same truck and that a cold drink company used for delivery. That is called piggybacking. In short, we can say that piggybacking is about a company is using another company to its company transfer distribution system for the company. Next, we have objective of piggybacking. First was reduce cost. Second is time saving and resources. Third is faster growth. Fourth is efficient use of resources. First one is reduce cost. In reduce cost, save money on transport, distribution and market. In time saving and resources, there is no need to build separate logistic or network. Next one is faster growth. It helps reach customer quickly to the market. Efficient use of resources. The truck, warehouse and channels are used for efficiently. It reach new market without extra investment. Next one is diagram of piggybacking. That is piggybacking. There is one company A and company B. In company A, there has more number of distribution network, and in company B has more number of product but less number of distribution, or we can say that more distribution. Next is market expenses and cost saving. Next we have shared distribution and operations. Merits of piggybacking: save cost, faster growth opportunity, cooperation between the two companies, time saving very quickly, quick enter to the market. Next is demerits of piggybacking: dependence on another company, the risk of delay if one partner is not efficient, limited flexibility, risk of competition, conflict of network. Next is application of piggybacking: small exporter using big exporter channels to sell goods in foreign markets. Logistics and transport, for example, you can tell that DHL, retail and e-commerce like online sellers like delivery apps like Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy and all. Next is startup using shared distribution channel. Thank you.
I am Today I will present about the store. In this presentation, we will focus about particular store, its function, its objective, its merits and demerits, and its application. Store is basically a place where materials, goods, and equipments are kept safely until needed. Store creates a bridge between producing and purchasing. It ensures the proper handling, storage, and issue of items. For example, in a factory, materials and items are received and stored before it's being used in production function. It ensures the smooth flow of operation function. Now we will discuss about the function of store. It is basically a process in which first step is receiving the materials and goods safely, and next one is proper storage and prevent the goods and materials. Next one is maintaining the records of received items. Next one is issuing the items to different departments. Next one is avoiding overstocking and understocking by controlling the materials to ensure we don't have too much or too little product. Objectives of stores. There are many objectives of stores, like store ensure the materials supply very efficiently. It minimize the wastage and protect materials and goods from theft or damage. It maintain the quality and safety of goods. It reduce some unnecessary costs like carrying costs. Next one is it provide accurate stock record of the received materials. It is the diagram of process of store. Like first receiving the materials and goods, then store that safely, and then maintain the records of received items, then issue to different departments when it's needed, then control to avoid overstocking and understocking. There is some benefits of a proper store system, like store manage the materials very efficiently. It reduces the delay in production function. Cost control, so stock monitoring and controlling. It helps to better utilization
This is maintenance cost.
Maintenance cost. Mismanagement leads to stock outs. Application of stores. Stores are generally applied in every organization. Manufacturing industries are stored their raw materials, and retailers, shops and businesses are stored their finished goods and products. Hospitals are stored their medical supplies like medicine, bandages or machinery, etc. Educational institutes are stored their stationery items and lab items. And defense organizations store their equipment and weapons. To conclude, stores are essential for every organization and businesses for ensure the smooth operational function. Store ensure cost efficiency and availability of materials, and it helps to proper utilization of resources and materials. Thank you everyone.
Good morning everyone. Today I, Chandrakanta, am going to present regarding the role of IT in production with the real-time case example of the Siemens electronic plant at Germany. So before that, I will be giving a very brief review regarding the Siemens electronic plant in Germany. This plant is started in the 1989, which is mainly focused on the traditional manufacturing part, but later it becomes the pioneer of one of the current industrial 4.0 phase, and it has been known as one of the smart, comes under the smart factory industry. And in the Siemens Hamburg plant, it is mainly the Hamburg plant itself is mainly focused on the semantic controller, which is just like an IC circuit where you integrate different parts, or to make it in a layman term, it's just like making a khichdi. So the semantic controller is used in the part of automation, and then it is like for example, according to the presence, like it produces 17 million plus products annually. But if you look into the data, for every 1 million production of this semantic controller, there is only very few defects, like only 500 defects is in the semantic controller. Next, we will be learning regarding the objectives of the information technology in production, with like combining it with the Siemens unit. First, it reduces the human error and the downtime. So, during the traditional method, what happens is that in the entire process, there might be probably kind of error is there, which while manufacturing or during the production of the controller, there might be error is there, and with the help of the automation and AI and machine learning, it able to reduce the human error and also reduces the excess cost which is caused due to the failures and the due to the error, and it reduces the downtime in the manufacturing, the entire production process. It helps to reduce the congestion period. Then it improves product quality and production efficiency. So when it's come to integrating like IoT sensors and with the help of the cloud computing and other data information, it's able to check the product quality at every stages without creating any kind of error. So next is another predictive maintenance. For example, in the assembly line of the production, there is a machine which is found to be faulty, and we don't have, and we are not the Siemens unit or Siemens Hamburg plant, which is established with a smart infrastructure. So what happens is that if the machine is found to be faulty, then one technician will go and found what is the fault in the machine and try to replace it. And in the meantime, the entire assembly line of the production function is stopped, which indeed reduces which indeed incurs certain cost and also reduces the time. So with the help of the IoT sensors and machine learning, the technician will be able to point out that at what phase and at what part of the machine is defective, and easily can replace the machine with that. Then it's aligned with the global industry 4.0 standard, like we talked about regarding the efficiency, optimization, and integrating it with the artificial human intelligence, like the machine learning, cloud computing, edge infrastructure, and that kind of things. Next, we will looking at the flow chart of the information technology in the production. First is the customer demand and the data collection. In this process, a pool of data is collected from different sources, like for example from the customer end users or the logistic parts, from the different sources. Then the data is processed and the analytics is used. Then the entire process, then the data is filtered and it is processed and analyzed, and later it was stored in the cloud or edge computing. In the cloud computing, it is stored on the basis. What is the edge computing? It can be quite tricky, but to make it more simpler, I would say it's like having a gift outside your door, like having your data just outside your door, so the company could access that. Next comes the digital twin. It's nothing but the replica of the real-time practical. For example, in the entire assembly line, there is a replica of it in the form of a software. So even for example, during this Dasera period, when the demand of the products are in the surge, so what happened is that the company can check, like by inputting different variables, can check how the then later come the outcomes and results. Next, we will be learning regarding the merits and demerits of the information technology in production. First is the near zero defect, like we talked about. For 1 million production of the semantic controller, they can only have a 500 amount of defects. Then comes the energy and resources and efficiency. When it comes to machine learning and AI learning, with the help of this integrated data, we can minimize the error and also optimally use the resources when it comes to the production. Then comes the predictive maintenance and safe spot. Like I talked about the replacement of the machine. Without stopping the assembly line, we can replace the machine with the help of the data given by the IoT or the sensors fitted in the machine. Then comes the adaptability towards the demand, like we talked about regarding the twin model of the entire production process. Then what is the demerit? High upfront investment. It's not like every company can have that much amount of capital to invest in the Industry 4.0 model, like integrating the IoT and all these factors. So there is a high upfront investment, and there is also a lack of skilled workforce shortage. So with the passage of time, there is a shortage regarding the people who are savvy in the IoT and other methods of the technology. So they are very difficult to find when it's come to workforce shortage. Then the cyber security risk. If you are dealing with a huge chunk of data, then there is also a risk which is associated with that data. So with the help of cyber security risk. So currently there is a news regarding the Tata Jaguar part, where in the Britain area, where it is attacked by the one of the Britain hacker. It is attacked by the Britain hacker, and the entire production process is halted, and it is also halted. Now also it is also halted. Then fourth come the integration challenges with the legacy plant. Like we talked about regarding the cement being transferring, the cement did not like drastically transfer from traditional to modern, but it taken a few little steps to able to transfer from an entire traditional process to a modern one. Lastly is the application, like I have already discussed, like the IoT and sensors, how it is able to monitor, the AI and machine learning for optimization and defect detection, then the digital twins like the virtual replicas of the production, then how the robotics are associated in the assembly line, then the cloud system, and later the sustainability is a very important factor. Lastly, in conclusion, the conclusion of this case study is that the Siemens proves the IT can transform factories into a digital ecosystem without using much amount of resources. Then the plant achieves scalability, efficiency, quality and sustainability by following the digital pattern. Then it serves as a blueprint for the Industry 4.0 globally. The Siemens is known as one of the pioneers of Industry 4.0. Then what are the insights that we learn from this entire case study? First is the start with a pilot project. It's not like you will open up, you will directly jump from the traditional factory into smarter one. You need to take few steps and develop your data strategy into converting into a pilot project. Then comes the upscaling your workforce. What existing workforce you have, you need to upskill them regarding the entire model. Then the use of IT for the sustainability. And lastly, prioritize the cybersecurity. If you are dealing with data, then you need to